The Y&R Spoilers recap for Monday, April 25, 2022, brings a massive shock for Nikki Newman as Jack Abbott tells her Diane Jenkins is alive and well. Plus, Sharon Rosales makes a big decision about Ray Rosales' funeral while Mariah Copeland and Tessa Porter wrestle with what to do about their upcoming wedding. Finally, Kyle Abbott returns home. Y&R Spoilers recap highlights Diane, Susan Walters, just couldn't stay cooped up at the Grand Phoenix for one more moment. She put on a not-so-convincing disguise and tried to head out. Of course, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and Jack, Peter Bergman, intercepted her and insisted that she return to the exile of her room until he'd had a chance to tell Kyle, Michael Mueller, the shocking news. Diane tried to tell Phyllis she had nothing to do with it, but Phyllis insisted that anything affecting Kyle affected her daughter, which meant she was involved too. Woe to the family tree that includes both Phyllis and Diane. As Jack and Phyllis hustled Diane back upstairs, Nikki, Melody Thomas Scott, walked in, and she immediately noticed Jack was hiding something. He evaded her questions about what the commotion was all about. After she discussed a bit about Victoria Newman Locke, Amelia Hindley, and Ray's, Jordi Vilasuso, death, she insisted Jack answer her question. He told Nikki that Diane was still alive, and she didn't truly believe it until he took her up to Diane's room to let her see with her own eyes. Young and the Restless, final resting Sharon Case, agonized over what to do about Ray's final resting place after Celeste Rosales requested that he be buried in Miami. Nick, Joshua Morrow, helped her talk through the options, and she ultimately decided on honoring Celeste's request. Abby Newman Abbott Chancellor, Melissa Ordway, and Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, stopped by with some food and their condolences, so Nick offered to call Celeste and make arrangements to transport Ray's body to Miami. After the Chancellors left, Sharon felt strong enough to go to the morgue to say goodbye to Ray, and she asked Nick to go with her, which he was happy to do for her. Y&R Spoilers recap: Wedding woes. Mariah, Cameron Grimes, and Tessa, Kate Fairbanks, decided to postpone their wedding. They simply couldn't see their way around holding it in just a few weeks. Of course, Noah Newman, Rory Gibson, who somehow inserted himself into the entire wedding process, told them there's no way they could do that. He reminded them that Sharon wanted them to go on as planned. Ultimately, the brides-to-be saw his point and agreed to say their vows on Friday, May 13th. Y&R, home sweet home. Finally, Kyle returned home with Harrison, Kellen Enriquez. He seemed confused to find an empty house. Jack had promised to stay home all afternoon awaiting their arrival, and yet he was gone. Kyle, if you only knew, The Young and the Restless, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Genoa City, check out all the latest that's been posted on Y&R Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Take our poll ad block test. Why?